What is going on, everybody? It is me, the Fading Fire. Man, before I even start the video, I know for a fact y'all saw that sick, nasty new profile picture I got. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. This is sick nasty right now. I had somebody draw this for me. Her name is Pat Pax on Instagram, right? And she's very nice and obviously skilled person, right? So if you ever need something drawn, go hit her up, man. I'm gonna put her. Can you even put Instagram links in the description? I'll put her in the description, right? She did draw this for me. It was pretty sick, man. If you ever need something drawn, go ahead and go over to her because this is sick, right? But this video is gonna be about punishing Noctis with Eliza, right? But before we get into this, right, let me explain this picture, right? This includes some fading lore, right? Some fading lore. This obviously, right, if you couldn't tell, is Eliza's hands, right? These are Eliza's hands, right? As you can tell from like her sleeves, she did her sleeves really well. She did her hands very well with the black nail polish and everything. And of course, her fire is purple. Now, the reason I chose her hands to be in this position, right? Because if you guys did not know, right, somebody asked you, who is the Fading Fire, right? Who is this guy you're watching? You probably just say a black guy who records Tekken, right? And you'd be 100% correct. But before I was a black guy who recorded Tekken, I was a black guy who recorded Dark Souls. Alright, I was a black guy who recorded Dark Souls. Man, I love Dark Souls so much, right? My favorite game. And I had the profile picture of the pygmy hands, right, holding the fire. And I was like, dude, what if I could get Eliza to do the same thing but hold like fire, but in her image, you know, purple. Oh man, this is sick. It came out perfect. I love it. Right, so huge shouts out to Pat Pax for drawing that for me, man. I really appreciate that. All right, let's get into the vid, man. Let's get into the vid. Right, now I know you might be asking me, my controller fell on the floor. I know you might be asking me, where's all the Noctis gameplay, right? Where's the Noctis gameplay? I don't think there will be any, dude. I don't think there will be any, right? I mean, I've had enough. I've had enough of crossover characters, right? Eliza's basically a crossover character in and of herself, right? Eliza's basically a crossover character in and of herself. But I'm really itching for some legacy characters, but we won't get too much into that. Let's get into the video, right? Now, before we start the video, I need to tell you guys that Noctis is a very linear character. Alright, what do I mean by linear, right? Linear means everything, I mean almost everything is very, very steppable, right? Very, very steppable. Easily steppable. But so you have to keep that in mind, right? And it's like steppable to either side as well, but the left works better than the right, it seems, right? The left works better than the right. And especially this move, right? But one thing you don't want to do against Noctis is throw out dark waves, right? Because if he does this, could I? Right, if he does that, shut up. What is that, prompt on the background? Right, if he does this, right, it goes further than the dark wave. First of all, let me back him up, right? It goes further than the dark wave, and it is 20 million times faster than the dark wave, right? Because we all know dark wave is slower than slow, right? But one thing you can do is fake him out like you're gonna go throw a dark wave, but instead you step, right? Because stepping this move is like the easiest thing in the world, right? It is so linear, right? It is extremely linear, right? But you have to be careful with punishing it, right? Because you could get a float, but honestly, floating is not that bad, right? Floating is not that bad, right? If you're a little off on the timing, right? If you're a little off on the timing, it's really not that bad. But if you're a little late on the punish, you will get a float. But either way, it's a punish, right? Either way, it's a punish. But just know that if you're out from this range, it is also a special mid, right? Just as Eliza's back forward, so you could duck it and you'll still block it, unless you fall asleep. So this move really not a big deal, honestly, right? It's very fast though, right? It's very fast, so you have to be careful. But it is just like super easy to sidestep. It is so unbelievably linear. I think it has literally zero tracking. All right, now that we went through that, let's go into his 10 frame punish. Alright, this. His 10 frame punish is 1-2-2. And the second part you can duck. Alright. Alright, you can duck the second part. Not the second part, that third part you can duck, right? So you could do a while standing 3, right? And now, I know, you're probably like, dude, you always say you hate the hell out of while standing 3. I do hate the hell out of while standing 3, but there's a reason that you want to duck while standing 3, right? Let's go into, right? So now that we know we can duck that, let's go into his little dodges, right? Which I've never seen a Noctis use. Alright, the reason I say duck while standing 3 is because, right, is because this, right? So if he ducks, he is, I want to say like in the -20s, right? Another thing about Noctis is he's probably more punishable than Eliza, right? Which is kind of crazy to say, isn't it? Isn't it crazy to say? All right, but he has a bunch of moves that are punishable, right? And this is one of them, right? So if you see this, which is very seeable, and you try to punish it with the high, he's in a crouch stance, right? So if he goes to the left side, right, it will be down forward 2-3, right? Down forward 2-3 will catch him pretty well, right? But if he goes to the other side, which side did I go to again? Okay, there. Right, if he goes to the other side, down forward 2 will not catch him, right? Unless you time it like super perfectly, right? Unless you time it like really well, right? Right, but the better thing to do is just assume that the third hit of the string is coming, right? So you see 1, 2, duck, and then while standing 3 will catch everything. All right, while standing 3 will catch him to the left. While standing 3 will catch him to the right. While standing 3 will catch a. Wait, he only goes 2 places. Right, while standing 3 will catch him in both places, right? So unless you're comfortable with doing down 2-3, right? Down forward 2-3. Right, which can catch him in both parts, right? But you have to time him going to that side a little more, as you can see, right? You have to time it. But if you just assume the third part is coming and duck and while standing 3, it'll punish every option, right? It'll punish every option. Right, so you see it, you duck while standing 3. It'll punish every option. 1, 2, 2. Flippy flip to the right, flippy flip to the left will get punished by while standing 3, right? But unless you're going pro, right? Unless you're pro and you feel that once you see it, you can punish it with down 2-3. You can also punish it with back 4. Now, you can also punish it with back 4. But all right, well, like I said, to the what side is this? I don't know my right and left, dude. Well, I look like a master in school. I didn't learn that yet. It's harder to catch on this side with back 4. Dude, glad shut up. Right, but unless you time it, right? But if you just throw it out, you'll completely miss. Right, but if you time it well, you'll get it. But like I said, while standing 3 is probably the easiest option. Oh, look at him. Right, probably the easiest option. And the thing that'll punish just absolutely everything, right? Alrighty, now that we've gone through that, what else can, right? Like I said, everything is launch punishable, right? This launch punishable, right? Launch punishable. See. Right, but it depends on where you get hit, right? Actually, does it? Does it even depend on where you? Can you just punch him from anywhere, right? But I think down forward 2, 3 will not catch on some options, right? So the good thing about this is you can get out 4-4-3-4 if you feel like you're very far. Right, you can get out 4-4-3-4 because this is like, I want to say like -25, right? I want to say like -25. This is. I might be wrong, but this shit is hella punishable, right? Hella punishable, right? But if you feel like you're super far away, 4-4-3-4 will work. You can't really dash up and do anything, right? But I mean, everything he does is pretty much launch punishable, right? Everything he does, right? So if you feel like you're far away, then you can definitely get out of 4-4-3. But if you're close, I mean, just get the max punish, baby. Nice scene. That's my favorite back 4 combo, but I fuck it up so many times when I'm talking. Alright. You have to run up and dash and do that. I keep forgetting that. All right. I think this is her most damaging back forward combo, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't do 70, it does 69, but the wall hit gave 69. The wall hit gave me one more damage, right? That's my favorite back forward combo. I think it's the most damaging. I might be wrong. All right, and then right, so I mean, Noctis is so punishable, it's crazy, and this is also steppable, right? Because everything is so linear, right? So if you step, I didn't know when he was gonna do it, right? If you step, everything is like on a very linear movement, even though this does have better tracking than what was that? Kurai, right? You have to step this a little better than the other moves, but everything is linear, right? So when you're in the movement, right, it's very steppable, right? I think you have to sidewalk this though. Right? No. It's just like one of those things that you step. Right? But everything he does is very linear. How do I do that other move? I don't know. Fuck. I'm looking for a certain move. God damn it. How do you do it? Let me see. I'm looking for that one where he toe touches you from like a very far range. Piercing spear. I don't think it's that. Shield bash. Royal edge. Kurai. Heavy slash. Right. I guess we'll go over the heavy slash. Right. Because the heavy slash has like a. Damn it. Oh, it's back. Down. Back on plus 2. Right. The heavy slash has like a. Kind of like a. You know, a death fist. And a demon upper type of feel to it, right? It's punishable, but it gives you a lot of block stun, right? 442 will punish, right? 442 will punish like in the mid ranges, but at like the very far ranges, 442 will not punish, right? But one thing, right? This move is minus 16, right? But one thing you have to remember is that he is not plus, right? You also have to remember this on every other character that has kind of this deal going on, right? So 442 will work most of the time, but if you're like in the super far ranges, 442 won't work, right? But the big deal about this is that they're not plus, right? They're not plus, right? So you have to remember that they're minus 16 after doing this move, right? So if they try to do something dumb, all right, 4-4-3 will catch them. All right, 4-4-3-4. Right, or 4-3. Right, if you think they're gonna do something. All right. So you have to remember this on things like Demon Upper and Death Fist. Right, they do it, but they're not necessarily plus. So if you run up and do a down forward 1 or something, all right, they're still gonna be negative. So you have to remember that. Right, you could get up and like pressure with down 4. Right. There's a lot of things that you could do that will, if they try to do something like after this, when they're not supposed to, right? When they're not supposed to. All right, so if he tries to do something dumb after that, right, then you could catch him with 4-4-3-4 if you're too far to get to 4-4-2. All right, I don't know if you could get 4-4-2 online, right? Because the pushback is kind of hard to do on block. All right, with the pushback makes it kind of hard to do on block, right? So it will definitely take some practice offline, but online it'll probably be even harder, to be honest, especially if you're in 3-bar. If you're in 3-bar, I suggest you get out the game. All right, now that we've gone over that, oh, also very steppable. This is also very steppable. Okay. I think you step this to the left. Is it to the left or is it to the right? I can't remember which way the step is. It is to the left. It's to the left. Right. Like I said, pretty much everything he does is on a very, very, very linear movement, right? So if you step right, you will get out of it. All right, kind of like just step, 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 side to side, right? Just make sure you're always checking them with side steps, right? Make sure you're always checking them with side steps because he's a very linear character, right? The only thing that really will catch you is him, like, you know, doing the move and then trying to, like, he has like tracking on it, right? So that's the only thing that catch you. But his movement is very linear, very linear. Not what I wanted to do. What the hell is this move where he like touches your toes from like hella far away? You know which one I'm talking about, dude. Oh, this move, the shield bash. All right, it's either -10 or -14. This one. Oh god. All right, -4. This one is -10. All right, this one is -10. All right, so the best thing, dude. What is that? Does that animation look funny to you guys, or is it just me? All right, this animation is -10. All right, this is -10. All right, and the best thing to do out of 10 frame punish is not 1-2. The best thing to do is jab DP with 2. All right, or you could do the EX version, of course. All right, or you can, right, the best 10 frame punish you could do. I can't do it on this side. I'm so much better at doing it on the other side, right? Is that? All right, that's of course if you have full meter, right? So that right there is -10. And the best thing to do on a 10 frame punish is jab into DP with 2. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not do jab into DP with 1. You would just kill yourself. Please, don't do it. Dude, I swear, is it? Man. Piercing Spear. Wait, isn't that the one? Sing. Right, we already went through that. Sing. I know you knocked this man. He's like, oh my god, dude, this sniff. Alright, 2-2-2-2. Right. I don't know if anybody uses this because this string is ass cheeks. Alright. But I guess we'll go over it. Alright. So even so these two parts are high, right? Those two parts are high. But when he's doing them, right, he kinda gets, if you punish too late, you're gonna float him, right? If you punish too late, you're gonna float him, right? I mean too early, right? If you punish him too early, you're gonna float him. Let's see if I could. I couldn't do it. I'm trying to punish him too early. Right, so say if you're just too sick nasty, right? You're too sick nasty, right? And you duck and then you super punish. I can't get it. All right, just know that you will float him if you do it too early, right? If you do it too early, you'll float him because he's kind of like in the air. He's doing it right, but these two parts are high, right? So after the two mids. After the 2 mids, you can just duck. Right, you can just duck, and it's like hella easy to punish. But if you're not even confident, right? Say if you're not even confident, right? Or if you just didn't duck it, right? The last part is -14. And I'm telling you guys, a lot of his shit is punishable, right? I'm done playing all these damn super punishable characters. I already got Eliza, dude. What do you want me to do? The last part is -14, right? All right, so of course 2-2 into 2-2 into DP with 2, or the EX version will work. All right, that's her best 14 frame punish. 2-2 into DP with 2. And of course, if you have full meter and you want to get the full damage, you can do 2-2 into Rage Drive, right? So 2-2, 2-2-2-2-2-2-2, right? Is you could duck the 2 highs and punish. Or you can not do shit and then -14. Noctis, man. I don't know why they made this man so punishable. And he has this option out of his little 1-2, right? Ducking here will not work, right? You have to sidestep this. You have to sidestep this. All right, and it's, you sidestep it to the left. Right, if you sidestep it to the right, you can sidestep it to the right, but like, I think you'll get hit. Can you even sidestep this to the right? I don't think you can. I think you have to sidestep to the left, right? And it's not very difficult to do. Right. Sidestep that to the left, right? We already went over his dodges. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this. Oh lord, that's -14. Rip. That's -14. Alright, so that's -14. Alright, so if you ever does this string, that's -14. I've never seen that before. Like I said, 2-2, right? Eliza has a pretty good 14 frame punish. Alright, 48 damage, that's pretty good. Nothing like Law or something where you can launch you. Or like Brian would shut up her. Who else? I think her 14 frame punish does more than Josie's though. So she has a pretty good 14 frame punish, right? That's -14. Let's look at this second option, which I've never seen before. Kurai! Right, if he does this version, you can just sidestep the hell out of it, right? Because Kudai is super punishable. Super steppable. I'm sorry, I did not mean to say punishable. Super steppable. Right, so you just step it, right? You could step it or you could not step it. And I think it's minus 10 if you don't step it, right? Minus 10. Is it minus 14? Yeah, it's not minus 14. Right, it's minus 10 if you don't step it, right? So jab into DP, right? Jab into DP. So if he ever does this, right? If he ever does this, you kind of just sit there, right? You kind of just sit there. And if he chooses any third option, you just punish him for it. Right? This is minus 10. I don't think he could do anything out of that roll either. I don't think he could do anything out of that roll. So this version is minus 14. This version is minus 10. I hope you've been trying, at least trying to do those 10 frame punishes, right? At least trying. At least trying. What the? I've never seen it. Oh my fucking god. This is also minus 14. So if you see this, this is also minus 14. Poor Noctis. I never thought I'd see a character more punishable than Eliza. This is fucking crazy. Alright. Again, 2-2. Right. Any 14 frame punish, 2-2. What is this? Oh, right. So being that everything Noctis does is super steppable, he has a very good long range homing move, right? But it's minus 14. Again, 2-2 will work here, right? Jesus. And it works at any range, right? Kind of would look like it won't work at some ranges, but it works at any range you get caught at, right? Because it's not like that fucking far, right? But 2-2 will work. I mean, dude, Noctis is sick, nasty, punishable. My God, son. Some things I haven't seen. Hey, oh, that's just, he just cancels it, right? So he could just do this version, right? Since that version is minus 14, but it is a high, of course, right? War Strike, Kudai, we already went over that. Kudai, right? I'm guessing this is the same minus 10, right? Yeah, same minus 10, right? I don't think he'd get any more out of that, right? So anytime he does a move and jumps into the air and does Kudai, it is minus 10. So going jab DP is a very good punish, right? Very good 10 frame punish. Of course, if you know you're gonna get it. You have to be careful online though, because that'll really fuck you. This is not minus 14. That is friggin' amazing. Alright, this is, I think this is, alright, either, alright, this is the strat with Eliza, right? Whether something is minus 13 or minus 10, right, really doesn't matter. Unless, of course, pushback, right, which is very special cases, right? So whether something is minus 10 or 13 or 12, right, it doesn't matter, right? Of course, unless you're at a wall, right? If you're at a wall, that also changes, right? If I'm at a wall and something is minus 13, I always go with the, because it's wall splats, right? It's wall splats. But, all right, so if you're just out in the open doing normal punishes, whether something is minus 12, 10, or 13, it doesn't matter to Eliza, because you're always going to go with jab DP. Jab DP. All right, it gives you Oki. It wall splats, but it wall splats at like very, very specific ranges, right? I really wouldn't, right? I really wouldn't depend on it wall splatting, right? It rarely wall splats. Who do you think we are, Kuma? Or you could do, oh damn, Cindy, what's good, girl? All right, but or you could do the EX version, right? Of course, which does 41 damage. And if you're trying to just end it, this is a very good thing, especially if you're in rage. How much does it do when you're in rage? 40. What? I don't think it changes if you're in rage. I've never seen that in my life. Yeah, I'm looking at this shit. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? Alright. Rage damage is not scaled with her DPs. It's fucked. What about her dark waves?
Dark waves.
I don't think it's scaled with her dark waves either.
Dark waves.
Oh, it is. What? Then what about her DPs? Maybe because it's a consecutive hit? I don't know. Look, man, don't look at me. Who do I look like? Fucking Harada? Alright, so like I was saying, whether you look, whether it's 10, 12, or 13, alright, doesn't matter. Always do a jab into a DP, because, yeah, it's a better option, alright. Like I said, unless specific cases where you need down forward, right, because it has a lot more range than jab. Oh, his armor move. His armor move, minus 14. Is it minus 14? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, it's minus 14. Alright. Armor move is minus 14. So again, 2-2. I'm glad Eliza has a good 14 frame Punisher, right? 14 frame Punisher is pretty decent. Rolling. The fuck is this? I think this is also minus 14. Yes, this is also minus 14. Nice frames you got there. I think we all know that this is like launch punishable. Alright, I think anything will launch it. Alright, whatever you got. Alright, which I like while standing 1. If I can launch something with while standing 1, you better believe I'm gonna launch it with while standing 1. Right? I'm gonna launch it with while standing 1. Right? So if he ever tries to slide in your DMs and you block it, alright, it's minus who gives a fuck, right? That's what I say when things are like have block stuns or minus 20 and up. It's minus who gives a fuck, right? Because everybody and their mother can punish it. Head spinner. Dude, shut up. Oh, this. You can duck it. You can duck it, right? The second part is a high. It is not jail, right? Off his down 4-1, right? You can duck it. And it has a pretty large window for punishment as well. You really don't have to be like... And, right, if he just does this, you could kind of see it too, right? You kind of see it. So you just have to be pretty vigilant, right? Of course, online fucks up everything. Alright, but you have to just be pretty vigilant because you could duck that second part. Of course, if it's a punish, you cannot duck it. Royal Edge. What the fuck is this? Oh, Lord. His down 4-2 is minus who gives a fuck. Alright, it's minus who gives a fuck. Everybody and their grandmother's mother can punish this shit. Oh, shit. That was hella weird, right? I think this is like minus 20 something. Right, because I think I could get a rage art, right? I think. Yeah, you could get a rage art out of that. Alright, so that move is extremely punishable, right? Yeah, so it's minus who gives a fuck. Let's look at this. Hi. I don't remember this. I think, is this plus on block? Looks pretty plus on block to me. You step it? Oh, you can step it though. So the thing here is, right, this is plus. It's either plus or you're just, it looks pretty plus to me, right? We can check it out. We can check it out, see if it's plus. Right? What is this string? Down 4-2-2. Shit, I didn't do what I want. Damn, it seems like he can't press buttons out of it. Oopsies. Damn, dude, that is... It takes him a very long time to be able to press buttons out of that. Let's see if our 10 frame move... Oh, Lord, dude. It doesn't even seem like... It doesn't even seem like he's that plus out of that. That's unfortunate for Noctis. Let's see. So while standing 4 is a 14 frame move. Wow. So he's not plus out of that, right? But you have to be careful. You have to be careful, right? Because he can, I think he can sidestep off of it. All right, but it seems he is not very plus off of this. It seems he is not very plus off of this because it takes him a very long time to be able to press buttons. Alright, and on top of that, you can step this. Alright, it looks like you step this to the left, right? He very easily steppable. Jesus Lord, dude. I never thought I'd see the day. A character more punishable than Eliza? This string, obviously, you can duck it. Right. I don't think it's punishable. Right. It's not punishable, but this string you can duck the first, you can duck the second, and the fucking, you can duck the second and the third part. My God, son. All right, so if you're too late on the second, you can just duck the third. Are you guys seeing this shit? You guys seeing this? Hey. You could probably, I don't know if this move is punishable or not. I don't think this move is punishable. I don't think this move is punishable. I think this is a legit, I think he's legit plus on this, right? But again, very easy to step. That was fucking weird, cameraman. Get your shit together. All right, very easy steppable. All right, I like stepping all this shit to the left. All right, step left is my get out of this, right? Step left, because his sword goes to the right, right? So this is not punishable, but very easily steppable, right? So always be stepping when you're playing against Noctis, always. And this move, when you're at the wall, of course, is easier to punish because he does not move back, right? He does not move back. Unlike Heihachi. Heihachi, when he hits you with Demon Upper, all right? I don't know why I just did Heihachi's input like I'm Heihachi, right? When he does his Demon Upper, he goes back, right? And he pushes you back as well, right? But Noctis kind of stays in the same spot, but he pushes you back. All right, so when you're at the wall, you could get a back 4 or down 4-2. Dude, where's that move? Put you in forced crouch. Let's put you in forced crouch, but it doesn't seem punishable. Right. But again, you could probably. Oh, this looks like a move that has pretty good tracking. Cause that second part, right? This looks like a pretty decent move. But I don't think he's plus, right? I don't think he's plus out of it, right? So let's see if you can press buttons out of this. What the hell was that move again? I forgot. Down 2-2. Oh yeah, see this move has good track. Oh wait, no, that's a tailspin. Sorry. Oh wait. Yeah, I think that's a tailspin. Let's see if you can press buttons out of it. That was an accident. Wait, no. Not down 2-2, damn it. Fucking down 3. Shit. I mean, down 1. Holy smokes. Alright, let's try down 1 into jab. Oh, it puts him in forced crouch as well. Oh, okay. Alright, so I think this is that's a 13 frame move, I think, of his. Alright, so it doesn't beat our 14 frame move. So he's more negative than you are, that's for sure. Alright, so you're not really risking yourself pushing buttons out of this. Wow, that's unfortunate. Right. Hydra Slash. This one, you duck, right? You can even duck it on the second hit. You could even duck it on hit, right? If you get hit, it's not like a lot of moves. If you get hit, right, you have to block the second part. This, if you get hit, you could just duck it. I'm not very sure if. I hope the second part isn't punishable, right? The second part is not punishable. But if he finishes it, you can punish it, right? Let's see how punishable. Let's see if the first part is punishable. Alright, so if they just try to get cheeky, it is. Holy, so it's up, right? It's minus 15 for sure. It's minus 15. Alright, this first part. Now let's see if you can duck it without getting hit and just straight punish it. Nope. Alright, you have to wait. That second part. Oh, unless you do while standing 1. While standing 1 for the win, baby. While standing 3 is ass cheeks. Alright, so if you see this, right, and you're scared that they're gonna do the second part, right, and you don't want to get hit, you can always just while standing 1, right? Because while standing 1 is 20 million times better than while standing 4, right? So if they're just trying to do the first part because they think you're gonna duck it, but you block it, right? You can do while standing 1, right? So the right option to do all this would be while standing 1, right? Because you don't get hit by the second part. Alright, because you stay in like a low crouch form. Bam! While standing 1, baby, for the win. For the win. Alright. All right, what is this? Oh, this is Demo Man. This is Demo Man, right? Demo Man, of course, is minus who gives a shit, right? Minus who gives a shit. The second part is also minus who gives a shit. Right, I think it's minus 16. I want to say it's minus 16. I want to say it's minus 16. All right, but if you're very far, while standing 3, it'll be while standing 3 to get there. While standing 1, being that it is a better move than while standing 3, it does not have as much reach. All right, but I think you have to be like fucking super far. How far do I have to be? Well, it looks like while standing 1 is pretty viable at all ranges, right? Nah, not right there. All right, well, while standing 3, holy smokes, unless you're just like at the tip of the blade, all right, which I hope you wouldn't be, because if you see this shit coming, you could just like step it. I think you step this to the right. Shit. Alright, it looks like you stepped into the right. Am I the only one who thinks it's funny that he says it like that? Right, so of course, right, there is no reason to even go over how punishable this is, right? Because I mean, he does a block stomp, for God's sake. Alright, but the second part is minus 16, I believe, and the best option if you get hit by it would definitely be while standing 3. See. That looks punishable. Shut the fuck, dude. It is too late for you to be barking. It's not punishable. Amazing. So this is not punishable. That is amazing, but it's very linear. All right, per the usuality of all the Noctis' moves. All right, very steppable, but it's not punishable. At least, right? At least. Good for you, dude. What? I've been looking for this move for like forever. And I still can't find it. You guys know what fucking move I'm talking about. Where is it? I've been through like the whole damn move list. Alright, the move where he touches you with the spear on your feet. Dude, are you kidding me? What the fuck? Right, the move where he touches you very far, right, on your feet with the spear it's best to do while standing 3 because it has a lot of range, right? It has a lot of range, so you don't really want to get caught out doing something else. The OST to this song is sick. Oh fuck, I lost where we were. Hell, where are we? Where were we, guys? I think we're somewhere around Royal Slash, Knee Crusher. Oh yeah, we're at Demo Man. You can just back 4 him out of this. Alright, so if you see him roll, you can just back 4 and get a float. Alright, I'm guessing if you punish it like super correctly, you'll get the right punish, right? But if you just back 4, it'll catch him, right? If you just back 4, it'll catch him. See, here it is! I found it! Right, again, while standing 3 here is really gonna help, right? Because I hope. Oh my god, do you even need? Oh my lord. This move is fucking ass cheeks. Okay, yeah, while standing 3, right? While standing 3 is gonna be the best option here, right? Because he does it from super far away, right? So say if you're facing a good Noctis player and they don't use it when you're like right here in front of the damn face, right? And you can't do while standing 1 because it's super far out, right? While you always be in range to hit them with while standing 3, right? Always, because while standing 3 reaches pretty far. Right? While standing 3 is also good for punishing Jack, right? Like his fucking, like his damn, what is that? Debug, right? That move, stuff like that. So while standing 3, very good for that move because it'll catch him whatever range you're at, right? Whatever range you're at. -10. Or I'm guessing it's minus 11, right? Guessing it's minus 11, right? But you have to get into the habit of doing this. Not that. Please don't do that. Alright, down jab into DP with 2. Alright, down jab with DP into 2, right? It's her best 10 frame punish, right? Unless you have meter. Alright, then you can do that. Alright, and of course if you have 2 bars of meter, you can so much better at doing it on the right side. There. Alright, you can do that. Oh, fucked it up. I'm trash when I talk and try to explain shit at the same time. Hella trash. Okay. Knee crusher. That move's legal. No, please. Alright, it's not minus 14. I was gonna say please, right? Again, down 1, DP with 2. Down 1, DP into 2. Again. Alright. Down 1, DP into 2. Please. Please do not do down 1 into DP with 1. I'm begging you. Right, we already went over this. And of course, if you're at the wall and he does it, you could get a bigger punish, right? But 4-4-2. Alright, I don't think down 4-2 reaches at any range. Down 4-2-3. Alright, because it takes it too long to get there. Alright, it takes it too long to get there. Right? 4-4-2. 4-4-2 is what you want to go for, right? And if you feel like you're too far, you can always walk up pressure, right? You can always walk up pressure with like 4-4-3, or you can walk up pressure with like down 4-4 or something like that if they try to press buttons. Oh, right. Now this is really unblockable, right? But if you let this man charge this shit up in your face, then you know, I don't know what the hell to say to you, right? I don't know what the hell to say to you. Hooray! Hooray! Duckable. This is duckable. This doesn't jail, but it does come pretty fast, right? So you have to be vigilant. You have to be vigilant to duck this. All right, does not jail. You can duck it, and of course you go whatever punish you like. All right, you go whatever punish you like. You go like, I don't know. I do while standing 1 all the time, right? While standing 1 is my favorite thing to do. While standing 1. What? That's just down 4-2. I mean 4-2. No, you have to. Kurai. Oh, damn, that looks like you're doing plus range. Kurai. This isn't punishable, which is nice. I think this is. I want to say minus 10. Oh shit, it's minus 14. That sucks. Right, if they do this, it's minus 14. It's minus 14. Alright, minus 14. Alright, so again, we'll go with 2-2. Go with 2-2. Kurai. I guess that just puts him in back turn. Trying to get turned. I'm guessing this has the same properties as damn, that is so hard to do off that block stun. That block stun is fucking weird, man. It's weird. It doesn't have the same properties. It does not. I'm guessing it's interruptible. Holy smokes. Not interruptible? A good string? Looks like a pretty good string. Trying to step it. You step it to the right. Damn. But it looks like he is unable to do anything for a very long time as well. Alright, so it's not listed. Oh shit. Never mind. It's minus. Alright, it's minus, but it doesn't look launch punishable. Right? It's not launch punishable, but it's minus. Alright. It looks like it was minus 12. Let's see if it's minus 13. Damn, too far. Too far. Minus 13, right? It's minus 13. But it looks like some of her 13 frame punish will not reach. Right? So again, right, what you use here is the option to run up and like put pressure on, right? Run up and put pressure on. All right. I don't think down 4-4 reaches. All right, run up and put pressure on. All right, well, like either 4-4-2, 4-4-3. All right, or you can down 4-1, right? Walk up down 4-1. But I hate walking up down 4-1ing and then getting fucking DP. That's the worst. That is the worst, right? That's the worst. We already went over that. It's -10. Or it's not really -10, but you want to use a 10 frame punish. That is hella weak for unblockable. But if you get hit by this, I don't know what to tell you. If you get hit by that, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's just the first part of his I don't know if this is punishable or not. Doesn't look punishable, right? But it might be. It looks like he gets out of it faster than his other one. So let's try to do moves out of it. Definitely not what I wanted to do. I just want to do a really big move, right? Damn, he's not. Right, he's pretty negative on that. He's pretty negative, right? So you're pretty free to push some buttons, right? Whether it be down 1 or right, if you're feeling really confident, right? You could try to launch the ass. But it looks like he's really negative off that option. And of course, it is sidesteppable like everything else he does. Tap. Damn, -13. Damn, -14. Nah, -13. -13. But again, jab into DP is probably what you want to do. Dab into DP. Dab into DP. But of course, this move is hella steppable, right? Hella steppable. Right. I think to either side. Alright, this is pretty generic. Alright, just duck. Just duck. Duck punish, but I don't think it's punishable, right? It's one of his, looks pretty slow. Right, it looks pretty slow as well. No! Oh, this is -14, right? Poor Noctis, right? This is -14. Alright, so again, 2-2. 2-2. Per the usuality. Scissors. Let's check it out. Nope. 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 This looks pretty safe. Looks pretty safe to me, right? And it's a homie move, right? So this looks like a Kazumi back two, right? Looks like more like a Kazumi back two, right? It's a safe homie move. What the fuck? Alright. You can duck this, obviously, right? But I think if you get hit by it, you can give him like a little poke or something. I don't know if a down 4 will work. Let's try to make him get up. The hell is this move? Aerial cannon. What? Oh shit! I gotta make it so he won't get. I won't get hit. Ah, damn, that shit hurt. Alright, down 4 won't work, but I think down 3 will. Right. If you don't want to let him go away with it for free, or probably a good option would be like walk up like, what is this move called? Dive kick, right? Walk up dive kick, right? For pressure. That'd be nice. Damn, that looks pretty plus, right? Probably very steppable, right? Or you can catch him out the air, right? If you see it, right? If you see it, you can step him out the air. Or a good thing to do in general in Tekken is throw out like jabs, right? Throw out jabs, because catch people more than you think you wouldn't, right? Throwing out jabs is really a really good thing to do, right? But this move looks extremely steppable, right? But again, I like stepping Noctis to the left, right? It seems to work more than not. It seems to work more than not. Yes, jumping moves. That punishable. These jumping moves don't look very useful. Yeah, I think all these jumping moves are safe. All the jumping moves look safe. Forward jump peak. Hey! Alright, again, very steppable. Alright, all his jumping moves are very steppable, right? Just like with Eliza, right? If he jumps, it's pretty steppable. I think this is minus, I want to say 13, right? But it might be minus 14. I think this is just 13 frame punish. Yeah, I think this is minus 13. Yeah, but of course, again, you want to do jab into DP with 2 again. Right, you want to do jab into DP with 2. Tap. 2-2. Minus 14. Alright, this is minus 14. Alright, so you want to get 2-2. Could I? Right, I'm guessing this is once again minus either 10, right? You just want to get the 10 frame punish, right? You just want to get the 10 frame punish off of that. Hey, how minus is this low? No way. Launch punishable? I'll say no way. It's fucked up. Alright, now minus 14. Minus, right? Get your minus 10 punish, right? Down 1 into DP with 2. Down 1 into DP with 2 is the go-to usually for these things. Tap! Yeah. That looks like a pretty safe move to me. Right. But, of course, pretty much just like everything else, you can sidestep it because it's very linear. That looks about it, right? And the other things are just grabs, right? Like 1+2 grab. What can he parry? I'll make him do jab parry. How the hell do you do the parry again? What? What? Is that forward? No. Okay. Oops. I forgot. It's telling me the opposite way that he is. You know what? Fuck it, man. I don't even care. I don't even care. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed the vid, right? That is how to punish Noctis with Eliza. This video is long as shit. Alright. But again, shouts out to Pat Packs for the sick nasty Eliza hands, alright? Eliza hands. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. I'm very surprised to see a character more punishable than Eliza. This shit is crazy, right? This man is super punishable. But that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.